Okay, let's continue. I was stupid. I was very stupid. I didn't put the ad block on, so you saw that these stupid chicks on here and here, the stupid ads. But I didn't even realize that. To be honest, I was that dumb. But anyway, the quality of the video was quite bad, to be honest. But it will be in this video also. But I don't think the important thing is you hear what I say and you somehow at least somehow at least see this place who they are and you can recognize them. So this is the Center's tier list maker. Seisaku Sha. This is Japanese. I have some add-on which changes some names to the Japanese letters. But anyway, here we go. Why is the uh the pictures are just pretty bad quality because overall it's not bad quality, so it's just bad quality pictures. Uh, S A B C D E F. Is this crazy? Because these are all one of the best centers in the NHL. And this has this many slots, which we can place them. Yeah. But should I make this like among these players, which is F, which is you know, if like let's say, I think Chiru is like here, but he's in this group at this level, but at the overall NHL, it's more like this or this place or this place. When talking about every NHL player, he's on here, but among this group, this elite group centermans, he's more likely on here. So we're gonna make this group. What I think that what is my opinion among this group, who is S tier, who is F tier, and so on. So we're gonna start from the best one, obviously. McDavid, the best player of the world right now. So he is the next Gretzky, the new Gretzky, not even the next. He's the one. He's the one. Not gonna say any more. Um, A tier, Crosby, and a lot of players here. Well, I should also put Drysdale there because well, some of you what would like to put him here also. He's not on that caliber level. And Crosby is one of the best players ever. You just don't. He just doesn't belong anymore below this group here. Drysdale, he is hard trophy winner last year. How could he be any lower on this list? And uh, Matthews, maybe even this tier, but still a A tier. There's only one. There is only one. One. There's only one to one. And yeah, Matthews is he already break the franchise record of most goals in seasons. Toronto Maple Leafs 55 goals in a season as a center. He's that's 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 actually pretty crazy because it's Toronto Maple Leafs, one of the first NHL teams, and their record was only 54 goals in a season. That makes my mind blow because so many players have scored 50 goals, and they just broke their Toronto Maple Leafs franchise record on the goals. 55 goals in a season. That's so amazing. I don't have I can't say anymore. Yeah, and belongs to that group. Mäkinen, maybe even here, but as I said, there's only one. The one. Colorado is going crazy. They are they're driving. Their destination is Stanley Cup Finals. That team is hot right now. They are so productive, and even if some of their star players have been like injured, like McKinnon, they still won so many games. There's so many dudes who can put up points like McKinnon, Landeskog, Rantanen, Kadri, and Makar. They are they're skyrocketing right now. He is their best player, so he's on the A tier. And then uh, Malkin. Unfortunately, I have to put this category because uh, well, if we talk about the whole career, he will be like here. But will we talk about this season right now? Right now, the best players. We have to put him here. He is not in this group right now. He's he's quite. He has not that many years anymore left in his career, so not that little bit below. His career has overshadowed by Crosby's career. The Crosby has been he has been in Crosby's shadow his whole career. Same thing what is happening in Drysdale and McDavid. That's unfortunately, but that is harsh truth. It's harsh truth. He is in here, and Jackson. This one is hard, but at the moment he is around the same level as Malkin. He has been, in my opinion, his whole career same level as Malkin. Has been the whole career. He has been among the top 10, top 50 centers on NHL. His whole career, I'm talking about. So that's crazy. He's a legendary Swedish center, and at the moment he's right here. Best years he was on somewhere here. Because he definitely belongs to the same group as these guys. He has seen his best years. He's 32, but he won 2 Stanley Cup in two season span. 2 Stanley Cups. Yes, there's Sandler, the best player. He belongs there right now. Aloud Giroux. But I'm gonna. Fuck. Damn. Sorry about this. Um, Barco. This is hard. I'm gonna put the right this way. This is you. You might think I'm funny, but these guys are not C tier, but they are in this group. They are C tier. Barkov is bridge. And it's funny. Barkov is bridge between these elite centers and the star centers. He's maybe in elite. He's he's better than the average. He's better than just a star center. He's not yet. I don't think he is not yet the elite part. He's not this group neither. But he is on the top, one of the top centers in the NHL, top players of the world. But this is very hard for me. I would like to put him there, but some part of me says that when if you compared him to Crosby, well, yeah, Crosby is he. It might be like this way, but Crosby is just legendary, just shadowing me. I cannot put him below here. I might do something crazy solution like this one, but this is this is uh well, if I think they gonna win, they have a very good chance to win Stanley Cup, Barco and Florida, and they uh if they won, he is on top of the world. He's the best player of the best team in the NHL. If they won Stanley Cup, and he is currently is. And what I appreciate most is the as a center, you're the most important player. What you can bring, how 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 far you can take your team. Can you take them to win Stanley Cup or not? And well, you can say Matthews hasn't won a Stanley Cup, but as a center, as a star player, he's on the best centers and goal scorers in the NHL right now. So even if he hasn't, that you have seen that meme. I have, I have also shared that meme. What is it's called? Where when there is Matthews and he says like, he's like, I can show you. Uh, where it was again. Um, Matt. Uh, I don't even know where to find it right now, but uh, it was like Matthews was in the meme and he said like, um, second round, never heard of it, and he's like, it's the meme where he's mocking the, he's in the some game he's mocking the audience, which are the enemy's audience, and in the picture here has scored goal. He doesn't hear anything from the audience, and in the meme there's text called "second round never heard of it." That's true. That meme is going to do. If they go to the second round this season, that meme is gonna old quite badly. Well, I have come to addition. Barkov definitely belongs to this group. There's no breach between these because if you talk about the Stanley Cup centers who can win Stanley Cup, this Barkov is on the Barkov and McKeon are you cannot talk them. You cannot what I say. You have to say them when you are talking who gonna win Stanley Cups. This is who are gonna be the most important players on the team if they win the Stanley Cup. They are gonna be McKinnon and Barkov. We have B deer here. Um, was Bergeron. I don't think Boston can win anything in this season. I think go to second round. That's pretty much about it. Barcelona is still the greatest centers on the NHL. Um, there's no hard decision. Shiro is C. Carrier has not that many years left, and he plays same team as Barco now, but he is not center in the Florida right now. He's Barco's line mate, so he's winger. He, I have to put him here because he has one of the NHL's best face-off percentage. So that's pretty much why he comes to that high on my list. Mm, and we have Seguin, Tavares, Eichel, Ryan Riley, Barsal, Kuznev Point, Kopitar, and Scheifele left. Scheifele belongs to this group. Has been one of the best centers in past 3 years. Um, this is hard for me. This could everyone be here, but still, when you talk about winning Stanley Cup now this season and which one, which players are the best and most important, there's some little difference. Uh, but Patrick Spencer might be here as well. This is very hard for me, I have to admit, because again, he is maybe the most important player of his team, and yeah, this is hard for me, but I wanna go like this. So Copy are definitely B tier, maybe even A tier, but B tier. Rather Rally B tier. I'm gonna slap them here and explain later, but mm, Jack Eichel C, Seguin C, Parcel Ma, C, B, Kuznetsov B, and Point. And it's pretty much like this, but we could like mess up with this, but um, how did I put it again? B tier is they're not they're currently not some could be, but this is very hard. This is what I'm going forward now. Eichel definitely. I wouldn't like Eichel at all. He's not in Buffalo anymore. This job is B tier and Point has to be here. So when you seriously talk about winning a Stanley Cup, they could Dallas won't even be maybe in the playoffs. So the Queen is one of the best playoffs winners, very high on the statistic and way two way. This is the most. This is one of the hardest tier maker for me right now because it's how I see them. It's how if I want to see talk about the whole career or just how I want to see them. How do I want to talk about just their just their overall skill, or do I wanna add the importance part? How reliable, how important they are on the team. If I and which one is the most uh, and if his team wins Stanley Cup, how important he is for that team. So if we're gonna go that way, and I wanna go that way, I always think about winning. With the teams which are winning, their players are the best players of the well, there might be better individuals, but if the individual never wins a Stanley Cup, if he just wins, if he just wins individual trophies and stats, he's leading stats, he's best goal scorer. But if he never wins a Stanley Cup, he won't be the best or player of all time. That's why I think it. But yeah, Tavares, Toronto is. He is not elite center right now, but Toronto is quite okay, but he's not the Matthews level. But he is below the Matthews level. Kuznetsov is right, maybe same level as the Beckham. There's not much difference between these guys. There's I might present you as like this because I might as well present you this like this. Um, uh, and some guys have to be on the like bridge between them, elite and star centers. Again, when talking about teammates, Stamkos and Point. I mean, Point has Point has been much reliable on the past two Stanley Cups, which they won. Stamkos had lots of injuries. I haven't been NHL elite. He is elite, not in the elite like in this group. But again, this is very hard for me. I might as well present you it like this. Anyway, this is the best I can. I cannot do. This is the best tier list I can make for the centers of the NHL. I'm done. What the fuck is this? Wifism. I know left fingers. How many of them there are? Oh, there's Aha, but he's the center. That's one in Rantanen. Upedu. Yeah. This is a great group also. Why is this Kermit dude here? Uh, this is rank your energy from favorite to most hate. I could do this one. Hate. Well, don't hate actually any of these, but dislike many of these teams. But if you want me to put every category, some team to every category, I gonna do that. Let's start with love. I love Florida. I, well, I didn't love any of these teams. If you talk about loving Florida, because Marco is my favorite player. I think he's the best Finnish center center ever. He's the best Finnish center ever. Has to be has played ice hockey, so he's our goat greatest of all time in Finland. He's the captain of Florida. They're gonna win Stanley Cup. And the love also Carolina. Finnish duo are Aho and Teravainen. Also best one of the best Finnish forwards of all time, and also the current best. He and Barkov and Rantanen. I don't see Seattle here, but that's okay. Gonna put Colorado because they have been awesome. They have so much depth in their team. They have so much skilled players, young and uh, experienced players. That's so much great bunch of team that they and I haven't even talked this team's history, but if you also add the history part, Florida has Florida has played also Olli Jokinen, Jussi Jokinen, Jaromir Jagr, one of my favorite players of all time, and Jussi Jokinen also played Carolina. He was on the my favorite players, and Toni Tuomaruutu, Johnny Pitkänen. They are very high on my list. Also I like Dallas Stars, not love right there. They are like Heiskanen, Hinch, Lindell. I like Lindell a lot. Uh, Pittsburgh I like a lot. I've been Pittsburgh. I have watched Pittsburgh matches in. We all have seen Mackies and Crosby's playing 15 years. So they are one of the best players of all time. So that's definitely they still are great in NHL. So that's why I like Pittsburgh a lot. Um, also like group. There's then don't care, dislike, hate group. So like group, I'm gonna put uh, Boston. Whole team they have had quite succeed. Chara played their Bergeron is the captain now. Very great team when they go to when they go far in playoffs. They are always dangerous. That's great team. Fun to watch. Good ice hockey. I like also Anaheim Ducks. They're not good right now. There's some history with Selana and Koivu. My Sami Vatanen, my favorite players of all time. I have to put Detroit there because I like them. I like this team. I watched much of their matches when there was that Datsuk and Cederberg, Filppula, Kruunval played there. I watched a lot of their playing. I fucking liked it. I might even put them in the love group because team is so great. I always when I play NHL, I always pick I'm gonna draft them and fantasy draft. I'm gonna draft them the best team they can get. I love this team. And the like group, I like Chicago Blacks as well. Dynasty in early 2010, winning 3 Stanley Cups in 6 year span. Taves and Kane, legendary players. I like Taves a lot. So, going to like, but they are not going playoffs this season. That's unfortunate. Like group also, not many comes them. I like Vegas. Young organization. First season they get to the Stanley Cup Finals, lost it, but oh man, what a great young organization team, man. I also like Minnesota Wild. Because you played there, that was one of heck. I maybe even in the love group because was one of my favorite teams. Koivu Granlund played. and Howlos that they had three Finnish centers. So that was my favorite team to watch. And I would as well put Pittsburgh to love group because maybe like this because of these teams I have watched a lot of their games at some point. And only while I played there I watched maybe every game. Not every game, but maybe every weekend I watched their gaming. Miss Selanes was there and Watan I watched them a lot. Koivu on the ground and their some year when they got second round in the playoffs, I I wish they could win more games. I actually this is rare for me because I very rarely cheer for some team so good when I sometime when I cheered the Minnesota Wild. I cheered them when they were get to the second round on the Stanley Cup playoffs. Unfortunately, there's not Finnish guys there anymore. Koivu retired. Ground got away. Howell got away. Kahkonen even go away. So I still like them. I love them. I wish them good. Like group, not much to say. Well, I like Nashville. I don't love. I liked it when there was maybe even. Oh, sorry. There was Rinne and Saros is now they retired Rinne's jersey, and Saros is one of the best goalies right now. And there is a ground in Tolman, so that's Finnish skill also there. Josie best defenseman of the world. Philip Forsberg. They're a bunch of team, but I don't know if they're gonna win Stanley Cup. Not, I don't think so, but I like it a lot. Maybe love. Uh, gonna put the love category. Anaheim's hard for me. There are a lot of great players. I don't really love them. Um, let's get something like this. Uh, another like group, another team that I will put in the like group. Winnipeg because they have very high depth in their team. They have a lot of guys who can produce points and score scores. They have one of the best goalie in their team, Hellebuck, and they are so much depth in their team. Right, they have Michael Wheeler, Mark Scheifele, Kopp, Luc Dubois, even yeah, and guys like that. That's some bunch of team. What a bunch! Other group, the like group. I gonna put New York Rangers. Again, quite a new team. They're gonna be one following years. They're team of future team. They are, I think, and they already have so great players like Panarin, Zibanejad, and Kreider. That's one bunch of team. I want to see them succeed. And Kakko and Lafreniere, young talents, future talents. I also like Tampa Bay, who, who won like a two-time Chance of Champions following years. Very high skilled group. Calgary also, I like them. I like them a lot, but don't love. They are a bunch of young people, young players, and they have chance to win Stanley Cup this season. They have chance. Okay, they have chance. Um, Ariton, I don't hate it because they are so bad. I dislike it. It's so ah like what they do wrong every year. Montreal, I don't care. I don't care. They are just rock bottom now. Last year they were the Stanley Cup Finals, but now they're in bottom. That's crazy how they can do that. If you thinking about my voice, I have a little flu. I agree that, but yeah, a little bit ill. But I just want to make these videos because I have nothing else to do. To make shitty Stanley Cup or NHL videos. Um, Also, don't care group or dislike group. I don't hate actually any of these teams. Capitals is don't care group. Or I like them a little bit. I like Ovechkin, Backstrom, but I don't care if they win or not. I don't care at all. And dislike group, don't care group. Dislike group. I wouldn't put Philadelphia because fucking Maichio. You're the worst coach in the NHL history, and you don't let a channel to play 1,000 consecutive games. You are breaking his record. I mean, he already has record, but you are breaking his journey to the 1,000 consecutive uh, consecutive games. You fucking bad. I'm gonna put maybe in them in the hate group because of that, and they are also sucks. They sucks. This team sucks. Trade draft like stupidly. Trade draft. If the Seattle was here, I would put them the hate group also, but they are not in this. Fuck that team. Fuck Philadelphia. Fuck Mike Gio. Fuck you. San Jose. I don't. I just. I don't like. I never watched a San Jose game. I just don't like them. That's just something boring in them. Just don't like something. Just they just don't have something which these teams have. Um, there has been played legends like Marlowe, Pawski, Chichu, if you remember, Thornton. There has been Spurs, those great players. Just I just don't. I just don't want to like. Uh, I just I'm gonna make this because which teams games I want to watch most. I want to watch most Florida, Carolina, Colorado, Detroit, Minnesota, Pittsburgh, Nashville, maybe Tampa Bay also, but just don't care anything about. It's also if their history also based, their history also affects a little bit. If they have achieved some Stanley Cups or if they had some great players, which I like, I gonna put them. I love group. I'm a base somewhere here. That's my fan, but they played great hockey. Same thing goes with the Calgary. They play great hockey, but I'm not that big fan. Follow it's like they're so bad. Columbus don't care. There's Line, but I don't care at all. They didn't even go to playoffs. Oilers actually don't like. McDavid is the best player there is, but if you are the best player there is, clearly the best player there is, you're still struggling to go to playoffs. That's not a quite good on your team if you are struggling to go to the playoffs. If you're the best player ever, and your team is struggling to go to the playoffs, I said. And okay, let's relax. Toronto. Well, they are really going to playoffs. I agree there. When them as well as here. You have bunch. They are so. They think so much of themselves. And Toronto fans, they think they are the best Canadian team there is. No, you are not. You're losers in 1967. In the second round, you had never heard of it. That's my what I say about you. Second round, you have never heard of it. And if you say which fan I am, I'm not a fan. I don't live in America or Canada. I'm not any NHL fan. I just want to watch Finnish stars playing and some teams which have been some great legacy on them, like Detroit and Pittsburgh. I live in Finland. I don't live in Florida or Detroit or not even Minnesota or any any place like that. I live in Finland and I cheer for Finland national team. That's pretty much about it. Um, but yeah, let's continue. This is the team rankings. Rank your teams, NHL teams from favorite to most hated. New Jersey. I watched the game when they played against Florida. They had 4 goal lead. They had 4 goal and they blew it in their home. It was like 6-2. They were leading 4 goal lead and they lost the game. That's not the reason. Just don't actually care them. I don't dislike them, but yeah, I don't dislike them, but there is some young talent there. He sure, yeah, there are so great players. They are not playing like that well, and I have never cared. I like when there was Kovalchuk, one of the greatest Russian players. They were in Stanley Cup final. Didn't even care them like in that. I rooted for Los Angeles then, and they won it. I never cared New Jersey. I just don't know why. Ottawa, same group. Don't care. Don't know them. Don't watch them game. I don't dislike them, but don't care. Don't care if they go playoffs or don't care if they don't go. I watched some games when Chipanet played there because I like him as player and Carlson also, but as a team, don't care. New York Islanders. This is just because this has been like 15 years for me. I never watched New York Islanders game. Well, sometimes, yeah, when I have reason, like this season, I have watched a couple of the games because Chara plays there his last season, very much likely last season. So that's why I've watched New York Islanders this season. That's the only only reason. And yeah, some and Komaro was there. He's my favorite one of the favorite players. Leo Komarov played there. And then I watched some games and Phil Pula also. But as a team, that's so boring ice hockey they played. I don't know why, but that's just so. Uh, Los Angeles skiing is. Uh, don't care at all. When they won Stanley Cup, I never rooted for them. I never cheered for them when they won 2 Stanley Cups. Didn't care at all. Don't care now. I didn't care then when they were on the top. They were top of the world, winning 2 Stanley Cups in 2 years span. They belong to them here. in my book. Vancouver, I don't dislike them, but yeah, it's and St. Louis dislike. Just team that I some reason I never liked. That's pretty much about it. And Järseus tier list. Um, 8 generation EA and shown tier. Don't know about that. Uh, why is the internet connection so bad right now? What's happening? Is my stream online? No, it's lagging like hell right now at this site. But I might as well have a break, so I upload this video on the YouTube, so